Welcome to today's video, where we'll be diving deep into an essential but often underestimated principle of Stoic philosophy, the power of silence. In a world that is constantly filled with noise, be it from external sources like social media, news, or the demands of everyday life, or from our internal chatter, it's easy to forget just how valuable silence can be. But silence isn't just about refraining from speaking, it's a powerful tool for personal growth, emotional regulation, and effective decision-making. There are moments in life when silence is not only necessary but incredibly transformative. It's in these quiet moments that we often find the clarity, understanding, and wisdom we need to navigate life's challenges. Instead of constantly reacting or filling every space with words, we can harness the power of silence to create a space for reflection, thoughtful action, and a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. In today's video, we'll explore why silence is such an integral part of Stoic practice. The Stoics knew that true mastery over oneself isn't just about how much you can say, but how much you can hold back when needed. Silence gives us time to pause, evaluate our emotions, and make conscious decisions rather than being driven by impulse or external pressures. It's through silence that we learn to detach from the noise, both literally and figuratively, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. We'll break down 9 key moments when embracing silence isn't just advisable, it's essential. From handling difficult situations and conversations to mastering our emotional responses and increasing our self-awareness, silence offers us a powerful tool that can help us live more intentionally and with greater peace. Whether you're seeking to improve your relationships, gain control over your emotions, or simply find a sense of calm amidst the chaos, adopting silence at the right moments will empower you to navigate life's complexities with grace and clarity. Let's explore how embracing the transformative power of silence can help you live a more thoughtful, resilient, and peaceful life. Moment 1: when you're angry. One of the most important times to adopt silence is when you're angry. In the heat of emotion, our words can be sharp and damaging, often leading to regret. Anger clouds our judgment, making us say things we don't truly mean. Stoic philosophy teaches that silence during anger allows us to regain control, giving space for reason to take the lead. Pausing before reacting, instead of immediately responding in anger, practice taking a step back, allowing the emotion to settle before you speak. Silence in these moments acts as a protective barrier between impulsive reaction and thoughtful response. Avoiding harm. When angry, silence protects your relationships from unnecessary harm. Words spoken in anger can leave wounds that are hard to heal. Sometimes, saying nothing is the most powerful way to defuse a heated situation. Self-regulation. Anger can feel overwhelming, but choosing silence teaches self-regulation. In these moments of restraint, you build emotional strength, learning to manage yourself even when provoked. By choosing silence in moments of anger, we maintain our composure and prevent situations from escalating unnecessarily. Moment 2: when you're being provoked. Another crucial moment to lock your mouth is when someone is provoking you. Whether it's an insult, criticism, or confrontation, responding in the heat of the moment often gives the other person exactly what they want: a reaction. Stoicism teaches us that we don't have to engage with every challenge thrown our way. Emotional detachment. By staying silent in the face of provocation, you demonstrate emotional control, showing that your peace is not dependent on others' actions. Reacting impulsively only feeds the conflict, but silence can disarm the situation and prevent it from spiraling. Maintaining dignity. Silence in these situations preserves your dignity, preventing you from lowering yourself to petty arguments or fights. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Staying quiet shows that you refuse to be dragged into unnecessary drama. Choosing your battles, every confrontation doesn't deserve your energy. Silence helps you pick your battles wisely, preserving your mental peace and emotional well-being. Instead of reacting impulsively, allow your silence to be your strength, demonstrating that not every battle needs to be fought. Moment 3, when you don't have all the facts. There's immense wisdom in knowing when you don't have enough information to speak. Often, we feel pressured to offer opinions or solutions, even when we don't fully understand the situation. In such cases, silence is a mark of humility and wisdom. Reserving judgment, rather than jumping to conclusions, use silence to observe and gather all the facts before speaking. It's better to admit what you don't know than to speak prematurely and risk misunderstanding the situation. Avoiding mistakes, speaking without enough knowledge can lead to errors, misunderstandings, or even damaged relationships. Words spoken too soon can lead to unnecessary complications. Silence gives you the time to assess and make a thoughtful decision. Listening more, silence allows you to listen better. When we rush to speak, we miss out on critical information that could alter our perspective. By listening first, you gain clarity and understanding, making your words, when spoken, much more impactful. Moment 4, during heated debates. In heated debates or arguments, silence can be a powerful tool to diffuse tension. When emotions are high and no one is truly listening, continuing to argue rarely solves anything. Stoic wisdom encourages us to recognize when it's time to step back and allow the situation to calm. De-escalating conflict, silence can de-escalate a conflict, giving everyone involved a chance to cool down and reconsider their words. Arguments often become circular, with both parties more focused on being heard than understanding each other. Silence breaks this cycle. Preserving energy, engaging in endless debates drains your mental and emotional energy. Sometimes, it's more productive to remain silent and let the situation settle. Not every argument requires your full engagement. Save your energy for what truly matters. Long-term perspective, in moments of silence, you can consider the long-term consequences of engaging in the argument. Is it worth damaging the relationship, or can silence help preserve it? When you choose silence over arguing, you conserve your energy and focus on resolving conflicts more calmly and rationally. Moment 5, when someone is grieving. Grief is a sensitive and personal experience, and often, the best thing we can offer to someone in mourning is our presence, not our words. In moments of loss, silence speaks volumes, providing comfort without the need for explanations or advice. Respecting their space, sometimes people need to process their emotions in silence, and your quiet presence can be more supportive than any well-intentioned words. Silence shows respect for their emotional space and gives them room to feel what they need to feel. Avoiding cliches, words often fail in moments of deep grief. Instead of relying on cliches or platitudes, let your silence communicate empathy and solidarity. When words fail, silence can convey your understanding and compassion. Emotional presence, your silent presence can be more comforting than you realize. It shows that you are there, fully present, without forcing a conversation. In times of grief, silence becomes a gesture of respect, allowing the other person to experience their feelings without the pressure of conversation. Moment 6, when you're unsure of what to say. We've all experienced moments when we're unsure of what to say, and in these situations, silence is often the best response. Instead of filling the void with empty words, it's okay to remain silent until you have something meaningful to contribute. Quality over quantity. In Stoicism, it's emphasized that our words should be thoughtful and deliberate. If you're unsure of what to say, take a moment to reflect instead of speaking just for the sake of speaking. Sometimes, less is more, and silence holds greater weight than forced conversation. Avoiding miscommunication. Saying something thoughtlessly or out of pressure can lead to misunderstandings or unintentional offense. When you're unsure, silence provides the space to gather your thoughts and respond with clarity. Building respect. Silence shows that you're thoughtful and intentional with your words, which can build greater respect in conversations. It demonstrates that you value the conversation enough to contribute meaningfully. Silence in these moments allows you to gather your thoughts and ensure that when you do speak, your words carry value. Moment 7. When others are venting. When someone is venting or expressing frustration, they often just need a listening ear rather than advice or solutions. Stoicism teaches us that one of the most compassionate things we can offer in these moments is silence. Active listening. By remaining silent, you give the other person space to fully express their feelings, without interrupting or shifting the focus onto yourself. Silence allows them to vent, helping them process their emotions without interference. Providing support. Sometimes, people don't need a fix, they just need to be heard. Silence can be a form of support that says, "I'm here for you." Rather than rushing to offer solutions, allow silence to give the other person the space to feel heard and validated. Strengthening relationships. By listening silently, you foster a deeper connection, showing that you care more about understanding their feelings than offering quick solutions. Resisting the urge to interject allows the other person to vent their emotions freely, fostering deeper connection and understanding. Moment 8. When you've made a mistake. Admitting when you're wrong is an important part of personal growth. But once you've acknowledged a mistake, silence can be a powerful tool for reflection. Rather than offering excuses or explanations, use silence to take full responsibility and learn from the situation. Taking ownership. Silence after an apology allows you to fully accept your responsibility without diluting your sincerity with justifications. It shows maturity, signaling that you are willing to learn from the situation. Reflecting on growth. Quiet reflection helps you internalize the lessons learned from the mistake and focus on how you can improve moving forward. Silence creates space for growth, helping you turn mistakes into valuable learning experiences. Respecting the moment. Often, people don't need to hear explanations, they appreciate your genuine silence after an apology. Adopting silence after a mistake gives you the space to grow and ensures that your words remain aligned with your values. Moment 9. When you're feeling overwhelmed. Finally, one of the most critical times to embrace silence is when you're feeling overwhelmed by emotions, stress, or life in general. In these moments, it's easy to say things we don't mean or make decisions we might regret. Silence gives us the opportunity to pause and regain clarity. Inner reflection. Taking a step back to sit in silence allows you to center yourself and reflect on what's truly important. Silence is a space to recharge mentally and emotionally, helping you regain perspective. Restoring calm. Silence provides a break from the chaos, giving your mind a chance to rest and restore balance. It's in these moments of quiet that we find clarity, understanding what's truly important and how to approach challenges. Rediscovering purpose. When the noise of life becomes too much, silence helps you reconnect with your inner purpose, allowing you to return to your values and move forward with greater clarity. It becomes a sanctuary of peace, helping you recover your sense of direction. Conclusion. The power of silence is often underestimated in a world that constantly values expression, communication, and being heard. However, moments of silence, when employed deliberately, can serve as some of the most profound tools for personal growth, emotional resilience, and relational harmony. Through the teachings of Stoicism, we gain a deeper understanding of how silence is not just the absence of words, but a deliberate act of self-control, reflection, and wisdom. In moments of anger, silence offers us the space to step back and process the intensity of our emotions before reacting impulsively. The natural instinct when angry is to lash out, to defend our ego, or to seek retribution. Yet, by choosing silence, we regain control over our emotional state, allowing reason to guide us instead of our primal instincts. By pausing before speaking, we can avoid saying things we might regret later and preserve relationships that could otherwise be strained or permanently damaged by hurtful words. Silence, in this case, is not just a protective measure, it's an opportunity for self-regulation and emotional growth. Similarly, when provoked, silence provides the power to defuse situations before they escalate. Every insult, criticism, or confrontation offers us a choice to engage and fight or to remain calm and detached. Silence doesn't mean submission, it's a demonstration of emotional independence. By staying silent, we send a clear message that our peace of mind is not contingent upon the actions of others. We take back control of the situation, maintaining our dignity and avoiding unnecessary drama. Choosing silence in these moments is an act of strength, as it allows us to preserve our mental and emotional energy, ensuring that we only engage in conflicts that truly matter. There are also times when silence is a mark of wisdom, especially when we don't have all the facts. It's tempting to offer solutions or opinions when we feel pressured to contribute, but doing so without a full understanding of the situation can lead to misunderstandings or worse, errors in judgment. Silence in these moments is not weakness, it's a reflection of humility, an acknowledgement that we don't always know everything and that we must first listen and learn. By reserving judgment and allowing ourselves the time to gather information, we avoid miscommunication and make more informed, thoughtful decisions. Silence, in this case, enhances our ability to listen deeply, which is often more valuable than offering hasty words. Debates, too, present an opportunity for silence to be a powerful tool. Heated arguments often spiral into circular exchanges where no one truly listens, and both sides are more focused on being heard than on understanding each other. In these moments, silence serves as a break in the cycle of conflict, allowing all parties to regain composure and reconsider their positions. By stepping back, we create space for reflection, making it easier to approach the situation with a long-term perspective. Engaging in endless debates can drain our emotional energy, but silence offers us a chance to conserve that energy, choosing when and where to engage in a way that is productive and meaningful. Grief is another instance where silence plays a vital role. In times of mourning, words often feel inadequate. People grieving the loss of a loved one don't always need to hear comforting words or advice. They simply need the presence of others who care. In these situations, silence becomes an act of deep empathy. It's not about having the right thing to say, but about offering a shoulder to lean on and a space for the other person to process their emotions without pressure. Your silent presence can be a source of immense comfort, showing that you are there to support them in whatever way they need, without overstepping or offering empty platitudes. There are also moments when silence serves as a protective boundary when we are unsure of what to say. In these instances, choosing not to speak is often the most thoughtful response. Words spoken hastily or without careful consideration can lead to misunderstanding or unintentional offense. By allowing ourselves the time to reflect, silence ensures that we speak with clarity, intention, and purpose. Rather than contributing to the noise, silence invites us to consider the impact of our words and to choose them wisely. This kind of silence doesn't come from uncertainty or fear, but from a deep respect for the power of words and the importance of meaningful communication. Listening to others as they vent or express frustration is another situation where silence can prove invaluable. When someone is emotionally charged, they don't necessarily need a solution, they need to feel heard. Silence in these moments allows the other person to fully express themselves without interruption, and by offering that space, we strengthen our relationships. People who feel heard are more likely to feel valued, and this simple act of listening deeply can build trust, empathy, and connection. By resisting the urge to offer advice or fix their problems, we show that we care more about their feelings than we do about our own need to contribute. When we make mistakes, silence can be a powerful tool for reflection and growth. Admitting when we are wrong can be difficult, but once we've acknowledged our fault, silence allows us to fully accept responsibility without making excuses. By remaining silent after an apology, we avoid diminishing the sincerity of our words. This period of quiet reflection gives us the space to learn from our mistakes and to determine how we can improve in the future. In many cases, silence after an apology speaks louder than any explanation could, as it demonstrates genuine remorse and a commitment to doing better. Finally, when we are overwhelmed by stress, emotions, or the chaos of life, silence offers us a refuge. In these moments, the constant noise of our thoughts, obligations, and responsibilities can become overwhelming. By choosing silence, we create a space for introspection, helping us to regain our balance and perspective. Silence allows us to reconnect with our inner selves, rediscovering our values and purpose. It provides a mental and emotional break, helping us to recharge so that we can approach life's challenges with a clearer mind and a renewed sense of direction. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that silence is not an absence but a powerful tool in managing our emotions, relationships, and decision-making. Silence in the right moments can protect us from making hasty decisions, help us preserve our dignity, and allow us to build deeper connections with others. By embracing silence as a tool for growth, reflection, and emotional resilience, we can navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and clarity.